Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is June 25th, 2021. We're going to give you all a price update in the market for Ocugen. You guys can tell we did a price prediction, and man, take a look at where the price is now, right? So I'm going to break that down. If you didn't see our video, literally the next day after we did our video in Ocugen, you missed out on the move. Like, the market moved swiftly to the downside. It didn't trade sideways for a couple of days. It didn't try to go all the way up there to $12. It literally went down 2 days following our prediction. So it goes that way. Now, before I talk about where I'm thinking the price in Ocugen is going to go in the future, if today's your first time ever seeing our videos and our content, tap that bell notification. You don't want to miss out on our price predictions. Make sure you tap that thumbs up button and like the video. And if you want to join our team, doors are open. Subscribe to the channel. That's how you're able to join this team, because you do not want to miss out on all the gains and profits that we are harnessing in this space, right? The name of the game is get in position, call the market so that you can win. Those who are late to the game never get good seats. Those who are late to the game are always unprepared. Only those who are anticipating, who predict and try to forecast where market is going to go are the winners. How do you think these major hedge funds are able to capitalize month over month profitability? Because they are anticipating where price is going to go. So we got to join the team. We got to do the same thing just like them so that we can win. And we can show you all that without being confused. You don't need to use those pointless, useless technical indicators. They don't give you no advantage. You don't have to look at articles and earnings reports and what's the hot topic for these particular companies, because you don't get a competitive advantage with those. There's no advantage to those things. If anything, it just clouds your judgment as to, okay, where in the world is price going to go? That's why we're here. We want to show you that the true advantage, the competitive advantage that we have, is the price chart, and that's it. Nothing added, nothing taken away. Only thing we need is price bars and volume. Anything more than that, it's going to cloud your judgment and you're going to be confused. Okay, so now let me show you what happened into the market in Ocugen following our price prediction on June the 8th. Okay, so literally that same day that we did our video in Ocugen, you had to come through and TP out the market in Ocugen, right? So the prediction was right here. So maybe 3 or 4 hours, the market in Ocugen hit our TP price. One of our area TP prices right there at 11. And after that moment, it completely went to the downside. So we didn't have ample amount of opportunity to see this price in Ocugen go higher. So if you didn't capture that profit into the market in Ocugen right here, that was the only opportunity we had to take the bag. And that was at 6.98%. If not, we're down right now in Ocugen of about 20, almost 21%. Okay. So now, since that has occurred, take a look. We have been utilizing this ascending line into the market in Ocugen because that was the trend that the stock was going through. Like, we were seeing the market trade majority of price above that line. Since that time, take a look here. We've been trading below it. So this market in Ocugen is not extremely strong yet. We broke the trend. So we're not expecting the market to come back up above that ascending line. We're not. So if anything, the best outcome that we can see in Ocugen right now is for it to hold trading sideways. That's it. We are no longer in an upward trend. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that ascending line that I've created, and this area right here is support. Okay. Going forward, this is the support area in Ocugen, $6. That is the best outcome that we can see in this market in Ocugen, is for it to continue to trade above $6. Now, where are we going to go? Can we see the market price in Ocugen come back up towards $9, $10, right? We need to establish where is that next restriction point, because we don't want to overextend ourselves and miss out on our profitability because we got greedy, right? So right here, I'm seeing $9 to $10 in the market in Ocugen. I like what has happened for us to keep price above 7, because it lets me know that the market is at least comfortable with trading in this range, right? The market is fine and comfortable with seeing price trade right there around $6 support, $9 as restriction. The 2-day time frame, you guys can see that pretty much the strength is still here into the market in Ocugen, but I don't want you all to think that we're ready to shoot up to the moon, because that's not the environment. If anything, $9 to $10 is where I'm looking to see the price in Ocugen go on the next couple of days. Now, this is the 5-day time frame, and it looks pretty good, right, in terms of seeing the market in Ocugen continue to give us higher price. Looks pretty good. Now, let me show you what would be the gains if the market in Ocugen tops out around 9. So that's still 8.82% to see the market in Ocugen go. Okay. Now, I said that ultimately $6 is support in the market in Ocugen, but you can also remember I said that it was pretty good to see the price trade up above 7. Okay. So I'm going to hold that there as our support price, $7. Now, I'm looking for the market in Ocugen to really give us a little bit more higher price movement outside of 9. But I would definitely come through and TP out some gains at $9 though, because that is the next area of restriction in this space. Okay. This is the weekly time frame. We got 9 hours and 29 minutes left. And I am suspecting that we're going to get an induction or introduction of sellers around $9. Might fall a little bit shorter than 9. Like around $8.75. So be prepared for that. This is how you're able to grab the bag right before the market goes back down. $8.75 needs to be our first area of TP. Okay. As a matter of fact, we kind of saw some weakness come in on yesterday's trading day. So we may actually see this market in Ocugen come back down to the downside initially, which is why we need to see price maintain above $7. Okay, so I'm looking around first area TP around 875 first. That would be about 7.36%. But I'm going to leave it around $9.53. Okay, and that's about 16, almost 17% right there. And that's it. What do you all see? This is our prediction. I want to know what yours is. You know, drop the comment in the comment section and tell everyone, where do you expect the market price in Ocugen to go? We're playing the strength, but I'm not telling you that this market is bullish, not one sense of the word. Okay, I'm not telling you that the market in Ocugen is going to 10 extra money, it's going to 100 extra money. Be prepared for the emergency use authorization. None of that. Because price is the ultimate decider as to where market is going to go. It is. And this is what we're seeing so far in the market in Ocugen. Now, it was positive, though, to see price still trade above $6. So that kind of garners and gives us a little bit more information that this market is not extremely weak. But we're not extremely strong either. So we're kind of in between. And that's why we're only looking for the price to go to around $8.75 to around $10. $9.53. All right, so drop the comment in the comment section and let me know. Make sure you maintain the profitability, and as always, trade different.